everybody, and welcome to the first week of Farm to Chef Junior. I hope you had a great time at the farm picking out your fresh vegetables for this week. So I'm excited to show you how to make our pea and radish salad with our fresh mint vinaigrette. So make sure you have all of your supplies that you need, and you want to make sure that you wash your vegetables.
So here's what you're going to need today to make our recipe for our pea and radish salad with our mint vinaigrette. So obviously our vegetables that we collected at the farm. You have a little container of Dijon mustard. You also have honey. Yours looks a little different than mine. You're going to need one of the glass jars from your kit, some salt and pepper, which you would have at home. You don't need those tomatoes back there. This white wine vinegar that you guys got, and the extra virgin olive oil that you got, your cutting board, a knife, and then the one other thing you might have to ask mom and dad for is some measuring spoons. But that's all we need to make our recipe today.
All right, so we're gonna get cooking now that our vegetables have been washed. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to make my vinaigrette. To do the vinaigrette, we're gonna use our jar, one of the jars that you got, to put the vinaigrette in, and that way I can save it in there. So the first thing I need to do is I need to take the mint that I picked, and I'm gonna pull some leaves off of the mint, and I'm gonna do this for 2 of those sprigs of mint. You guys should have gotten 3 of them. Mint is a great thing if you want to add it to your tea, if you want to add it just to some water to give it a little extra flavor. And I like to chew on mint. It's a natural, almost like toothpaste basically. So I'm going to take this 2 sprigs of mint, and I'm going to use my knife. And remember, if you're really young and the knife you have is definitely designed, it's not this big, is designed for younger hands, but if you want an adult there to kind of help you, you certainly can. So you just want to chop the mint into the smallest pieces possible. So we'll just keep chopping and chopping. Okay, now that my mint has been chopped fine, I'm gonna add it to my jar, okay? And it should be about 1/4 to 1/2 a cup of mint. Now I'm going to add my vinegar and my olive oil, and yours are gonna look different than this. This is just what I had here at my home. This is why I need my measuring spoons. So I'm gonna measure out 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And notice when I'm cooking and pouring something and measuring, I do it over the container that I'm using, because that way, in case I spill, it's gonna go right back in there. My vinegar, I'm adding 4 tablespoons. This is called a vinaigrette, and the word vinaigrette comes from vinegar. Now, to sweeten my vinaigrette, you guys got some nice local honey from Goose Rock Farms, which is in Boonton, New Jersey. I have some honey that we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of our honey. And I usually like to fill it above because honey's really thick. Sometimes it's hard to get all the honey out. And I know my kids, we love honey, right, Audrey?
Yes.
And my videographer assistant is my daughter, Audrey. She's helping me with this. And then the other thing is Dijon mustard. So you guys got a little, Martina, you got a little container of Dijon mustard, and you want to measure out 1 tablespoon of mustard. All right. So I have all my ingredients for my vinaigrette. This is my favorite part. So you put the lid on, screw that on, and now you just shake, 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 shake. Right? And this will mix everything together, and then I let this vinaigrette sit for a little bit and kind of let the flavors mix together. But my vinaigrette is all ready to go. So now I can get ready for making my salad. So what I'm going to do for my salad, we saw that I washed my lettuce. I'm going to take this lettuce, so now that it's been washed, and this is a butter lettuce. You may have gotten the lettuce from the farm that's like a red lettuce, but they're both butter lettuces. You'll notice they're really, really soft. You remove any stems that kind of look discolored, but I just basically take all these pieces and kind of break them up. And then what I'm gonna do is, let me get my salad bowl. I'm gonna put this in. Is I will take this lettuce and I will break it up into small, kind of like bite-sized pieces. So I'm just gonna kind of do this with my hands. Obviously, we all washed our hands before we started cooking, because that's the first thing we always. So my radishes have been washed, right? So for the radishes, let's move this out of the way so you can see. My radishes, I'm gonna cut off the little bit of root, and I'm going to cut off the tops. Now these tops, you can actually cook them. If your family is not a huge fan of radishes and you don't wanna put all the radishes in this recipe, you could actually use these greens to saute them with olive oil and a little bit of salt and pepper, and they're actually very, very tasty. And then how you cut the radishes is up to you. You might want them in little like slices, but I cut them in half and then I slice. I find it easier to work on a flat surface when I'm cutting, and notice how my fingers are kind of like folded under themselves, so that I know I'm not gonna lose a little fingertip as I cut them. So they get cut. All right, and these pretty radishes, sprinkle on my salad. And I know the recipe called for cutting up 5 of them. I think for the sake of time, I'm just gonna cut up 3. If you want it, it's hard to cut it like this when it's round. See how it moves around, and there's more of a chance I might hurt myself. So if I wanted to kind of keep them in those nice big rounds, I would cut it just a little bit so it's kind of flat, and it's much easier to hold in place. My pretty radishes. Excellent. All right. And then the last thing for my salad is the peas. Now, the peas that we grew at the farm, these are sugar snap peas. You see that up close? But you may have picked some peas that are like kind of thin, or you may have picked some peas that were really, really fat. The ones that are really, really fat, that just means they've probably been on the vine a lot longer. And this pod, even though it is edible and a sugar snap pea, I would open this up and I would take the peas out of the bigger peas, okay? But the smaller ones, if it looks like this, I just want to get rid of this little hat. So this is where the flower was. All peas started as a flower. I need to remove that flower, and then I can put it right in my salad. So this was always so much fun for my kids to like open up the peas and take out the actual peas. Like I said, these ones that are big and like the exterior is going to be a little bit tough, a little more fibrous. So it's better to like open them up, and you'll see those big fat peas inside. We'll sprinkle them in our salad. And then, but this is still edible. So see, I can still eat that. Sugar snap peas are designed to eat the outside of the pod and also the inside. This one I'm gonna leave whole. have our salad. And then all we need to do is there's our vinaigrette. I'm gonna give it another little shake. If you wanna pour it over the whole salad and mix, you can. If you wanna put them in an individual bowl and add dressing, you could do that as well. So have my salad. I'm going to put a little bit in a bowl for everyone in my family. Got my little radishes, my fresh peas. This is a wonderful spring salad. I got my dressing. And I'm gonna pour some of the dressing on it. Ooh, I can smell that mint already. So here you can see it up close. See it, Audrey? Mm-hmm. All right. And now we're gonna sit and try it. Mm-hmm. All right, so I have my salad with my mint vinaigrette. I'm gonna take a little bite. Good. So sometimes you get a little spiciness from the radishes, but there's honey in there and the vinaigrette, the mint. I love these peas, and that butter lettuce is awesome. So thanks for cooking with me this week. Enjoy your salad. Next time, sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. So our next pickup in July, we're going to be picking green beans and we're going to be picking kale. And with the green beans, we're gonna make a pickled recipe called dilly beans. And with the kale, we're gonna be making a healthy twist on a potato chip by making kale chips at home. So happy cooking, happy eating. Please post your pictures and tag us on Instagram and Facebook at GIGM Motown. So thanks everybody. See you next time, chefs.